This is downtown Los Angeles near Vera Street. Gas is $8.21, $8.25, $8.20. Look at the diesel. This is March 8, 2026. Okay. Los Angeles, California, downtown LA. It is $7.22. These are the gas prices.
Meantime, gas prices continue to rise rapidly in the wake of the military action in Iran. According to the latest update from AAA, Rhode Island gas prices are up 11 cents since Monday to $3.43 for regular unleaded. Over in Mass, it's $3.44 a gallon. That's up 13 cents in 2 days.
Well, the economic uncertainty here at home continues to mount. While crude oil prices have slipped below $100 a barrel this morning, and that, of course, is good news, we're still seeing the impact at the pump.
And I've been checking AAA's gas tracker, and the national average for a gallon of regular unleaded is $3.54 a gallon this morning. That's up 43 cents in a week. Michigan's average gas price is slightly higher at $3.61 a gallon, up 48 cents from last week. And the average here in Metro Detroit, $3.56 a gallon, up 42 cents from 1 week ago.
Well, this morning, drivers are sounding off about how the rising costs are forcing them and their families to make tough decisions.
7 News Detroit reporter Brittany Tulis is joining us live from Southfield to elevate their concerns. And Brittany, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Alicia, Keenan, drivers, myself included, are feeling the impacts of these rising gas prices. Every time I drive by one of these gas station signs, it feels like these numbers continue to grow. You can see here at 12 Mile and Telegraph, it's just under $3.70 a gallon. It's about half a dollar more than last week, and diesel's up about $1 a gallon. We talked with one driver in the last hour while he filled up his regular vehicle. He said it cost about $10 more this morning than last week, and he's a truck driver, so those diesel prices are really hitting hard.
I'm dealing with it. I'm a truck driver, so I could see it on the road. It usually takes about $700 to fill up the truck that I'm currently driving. Now it's going to go up to $1,000. So it's like $500 for a half a tank. If you own the truck, yeah, you're going to have to pay for it. But some companies actually help you out, but I don't know. They're not going to be able to help you out all the time.
And just in the last hour, the world's top oil exporter, Aramco, says the pain is only going to get worse if the war in Iran continues to disrupt access to the Strait of Hormuz, saying there could be, quote, catastrophic consequences for the world's oil market. The strait sees about 20% of the world's oil supply flow through it. The Saudi Arabian company CEO said in an earnings call today, further disruption can impact aviation, agriculture, automotive, and other industries. Right now, we're seeing gas prices rise. The national and Michigan average is up about 50 cents, according to Gas Buddy. The company is showing the last time we saw gas prices get to record highs here in Michigan in 2022 when Russia invaded Ukraine.
All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for this wisdom and knowledge. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Quadash, as well as a double honors, a respectful double honors upon to the apostles and elders of GMS, the many various men and camps of Great Millstone, whom I've learned and continue to learn this truth under. I'm the brother Allah Yahweh, Lord willing this be edifying, titled Skyrocketing Fuel and Diesel Prices, or Gas and Fuel Prices. And as you see, Esau, Edom, starting World War III or intensifying World War III, Babylon the Great, America tiptoeing their way over in Iran. We know pursuant to the scriptures, the least of the flock spoken on in Jeremiah, I believe the 49th as well as the 50th chapter, talking about those tiny tops, the twin triangles over there. We know who I'm talking about, is going to drag America into this third woe. Well, they just did it, and they got a lot of smoke. And what that's doing, as you see on the screen, a lot of these oil fuel refineries are getting hit up, and they blocked also that Strait of Hormuz. So the price of fuel is going up everywhere. And as a current truck driver myself, when the bloodline of America, Babylon the Great, is these highway systems. So when the price of fuel and diesel goes up, that's going to fuck everything up. The price of goods, food, you name it. The cost to transport the freight is going to go up. So these companies, as well as these owner operator truck drivers, in order to get their profits, is going to have to, charge a higher price so they can get their profits. And side note, real bad time to be an owner operator truck driver. And when you start seeing truck drivers quit or get laid off in mass, hey, you know it's about to go up, and it is going. That's a bad sign. So let's just get straight to these scriptures, man. Lord willing, this be edifying. And real quick, I just want to pull up a few pictures I grabbed off of Reddit. This is first from the subreddit of truckers, and this is throughout the last week. It says, breaking: the national average price of diesel has seen its largest single-day price increase ever recorded, rising 22.3 cents per gallon today, beating the previous largest daily rise of 22.2 cents per gallon on March 4th, 2022, according to Gas Buddy data. And we know, just as the news article said previous that news video I played, that was during the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The average for diesel is up 71.4 cents per gallon. Woo! Versus a week ago. And that is, he said, anyone else just exhausted from all this winning. And a lot of this vitriol, this anger, you gonna see on these subreddits are aimed at Trump. This is, you know, the cost of living is already high. Everything's already out of whack. This is only gonna push it from inflation to hyperinflation. And this is only going to cause more division amongst these Americans. As the scriptures say numerous times, a kingdom or a nation divided amongst itself cannot stand. Okay, is what? United we stand, divided we fall. And we are living in the divided states of Babylon the Great America. And this is beautiful for us to see. Lord willing, we just endure. This place is circling the drain. It says, you know, this was the day, I believe, after the initial strike on Iran. Look at that diesel, man, $7.22. And Thawada, the beloved elder Malcolm of GMS Chicago, he always been hammering home the point last couple years to not become an owner operator truck driver. Don't start your own trucking business. This is not the time for that shit. And we can see why. This is here in the San Francisco Bay Area. $7 for regular fuel, for regular gas, excuse me. For if you want that exclusive gas, it's $7.59, $7.19 to $7.59. This is gonna get ugly here in Loves. This is on Fort Worth, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas area. $4.94, almost $5 a gallon for regular diesel. And this is, where is this? Las Vegas, Nevada. And he says, where are all the Trump supporters at? Where are the I did that stickers at? And I'll show you where they at right here. This is what he's talking about. This is a trend rising across Babylon the Great America. You got these stickers of Trump saying, you know, proudly, you know how prideful this devil is. I did that. He did everything good, but he don't take no accountability for no blame for all his fuck ups. But he is a sticker going around. I did that. And people are posting them at all these gas stations by the pump. And he's saying, this is in Austin, Texas. He says, all right, guys, you rule. Let's keep slapping them. Valero by Mueller. So this is just more people getting tired, and it's really going to create sedition, which means a plot against their government, a plot against the ones in power. They going to eventually start getting at these corrupt ass politicians too. So let's get these scriptures, man. Book of 2nd Ezra 6 verse 21 in the Good News translation. The time is coming when food will be so cheap that people will think a time of peace and plenty has arrived. But then disasters will spring up everywhere. Wars, famine, and great confusion. And that's what's happening, man. The price of food, that's what's really going to get these Americans brolic out here. Get them real gully out here. All you got to do, man, is type in fast food fights, and you already see how crazy as shit these people are here in Babylon the Great America, just fighting, brawling over some damn chicken nuggets. Imagine when the price is too damn high for especially a lot of these single mothers. Them and they seeds is gonna catch hell in these last days. Or you can't get food. People are gonna be really up in it for the last piece of bread. And this fuel price, this war is only going to spark that. Pretty soon, this devil is going, this is just a perfect calamity, you know, we know any type of a false flag attack could go down too, for them to shut these cities down and implement martial law, or as he calls it, the Insurrection Act. And he's already, as the serpent he is, already been setting up these troops within these cities. You see that in Minneapolis. We've seen that in Washington, D.C. He's already, I think he sent them in Memphis, as well as, you know, early stages in Chicago. He's already got his stormtroopers lined up in these streets. So when it go down, he's already got his military force to, you know, first force further, you know, law down. It's going to get real wild. This is the book of 2 Ezra 6 verse 22, further speaking on a lack of food out of nowhere. That's a scary thing, man, where all the shelves is suddenly empty. 2 Ezra 6 verse 22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And I think it was that port strike about a year and a quarter ago. The end of 2024 going into 2025, there was a East Coast and Gulf Coast port worker strike. And I seen videos all throughout Reddit, especially down in Georgia, people just clearing out the shelves in fear. Okay, we also saw that back in 2020, 2021, people foolishly, stupidly, you know, ransacking the shelves over some damn toilet paper. But this is gonna get real, man. The further this as Esau likes to call it, conflict escalates, the more the price of this diesel goes up, the more the price to transport these goods go up, and the more, you know, supply and demand, the more scarce you're gonna see affordable food. And really, this is going to lead to this these scriptures right here, Isaiah the 19th chapter, as well as 2 Ezra 15, modern day Egypt being America. Isaiah 19 verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And once again, a nation, a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. Verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the mirth, the happy, fun time spirit of this place is collapsing. All you got to do is go to your local grocery store, your local Walmart, your local Kroger. These people are miserable. It speaks on that in the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter, speaking on miserable are the cities which thy children served. Who served here? The children of Israel. We are still Baruch 3, yet this day in our captivity. And it says, miserable are them that afflicted thee. All these nations, starting with Esau, Edom, then all had a collective congregation. I'm trying to think of how it's worded in Psalms 83. They've all become confederate to take down the children of Israel. And we've been suffering. But now, hey, that suffering is being shared. And it is beautiful to see. This place is collapsing. Isaiah 19 verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And we all collectively believe that cruel Lord to be Donald Trump. Nero reincarnated. He's right back here. He's that cruel Lord. And he's just, every day it's a new form of hell for those that don't have this truth, this knowledge, this wisdom. Book of Isaiah 33 verse 6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And this place is once again circling the drain. And pretty soon, ain't nobody gonna have no jobs. Lord willing, that's another quick I might do on this automation in AI. That's another demon. That's just another plague upon this place. Isaiah 19 verse 14 and 15. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And that's everything these Edomites be trying to do. It's failing miserably. I posted some shorts. These fucking devils over here with the audacity, this clown, this murderous devil, Pete Hegseth over here talking about we'll kill you, we'll light you up, we'll do this and that, woofing and talking all loud and tough and murderous and brazen and proudful, then has the audacity to put his goofy ass hands on the Holy Bible and seek for some type of prayer and sympathy, and then hysterically get the scriptures wrong too, and don't even say which translation he's reading in. This place is a joke, and it's collapsing no matter what Esau try to do, because he's the end of the world. His world is coming to an end, and those Israelites, those so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans you done oppressed for all these centuries, is gonna get revenge on you. It's going 2 Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And just like you did to us, we gonna do to you double. Let's close off on this. 2 Ezra 15 verse 14 through 19. This is ultimately going to end in sedition, civil war, American against American. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, modern day sword being these guns. For there shall be sedition, there's that word again, sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Pause real quick. Let's go back to this. Mr. I did that. People are already in that spirit of sedition. And we also saw that Marine, that ex-Marine, get his hand broke off. Okay, so if Esau treat his own damn men of war troops like shit, these ex-Marines, these ex-military guys gonna see that too. The beloved elder Malcolm goes into that too. A lot of them is gonna be the ones raising hell in these streets against these ICE stormtroopers. These ex-military guys with professional killer training is gonna be the ones you gotta look out for. They gonna cause sedition out here. Let's go back to this on sedition among men. 2 Ezra 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into his city and shall not be able, because it's going to be martial law. It's going to be military checkpoints. There's going to be curfews. You're not going to be able to roam around all freely. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. If grown-ass men gonna be afraid in that day, how much more you tough, strong, and independent, proud-ass women? When there ain't no 911, where ain't no police force. I shared it with the Blood Ock yesterday, a video of some wicked-ass Jake going around graping a 94-year-old elderly woman. It's gonna be a lot of spirits created for vengeance in that day, and they gonna be loosened out for you prideful Babylonians. And close off on this. Verse 19, 2 Ezra the 15th chapter. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And that's actually a Twilight Zone episode too. They had a nuclear fallout bomb shelter, and their neighbors, all started fighting against each other. It got real savage, real grimy. Your day ones might be the ones to, slice your neck over the last piece of bread in that day. There's a scripture that speaks on a man's enemies shall be the ones of his own house. We also saw a lot of, tension amongst families. That CV-19 divided and separated a lot of families of whether you take the jump shot versus against it. As the Lord said, he's come not to send peace, but a sword in division. And that's what's happening. Okay. Esau is being, these heathen nations is fighting against each other. Esau, Edom, Babylon the Great and Russia and all these Edomite nations is fighting against each other. But meanwhile, the remnant, the elect of the Israelites, is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is rebuilding the house of David. This is beautiful to see. Hey, Lord willing, we endure till the end. I hope this was edifying. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Shalom.